LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. On the run, it's Richard. Stopped right there.
And here's what you know about Indiana football. They're going to be physical. They're going to be so well coached and disciplined, and they're going to run the football. It was the key ingredient to helping Fernando Mendoza win a Heisman. Like the ability to RPO off of it. So, Palmer, I don't know who the names are going to be throughout the season, but I know they're going to run downhill, no nonsense, and they'll have a guy that they'll hitch their wagons with.
Yeah, everybody talking about losing Mendoza, but Black and Hemby were a big part of that thing, too. I think the offensive line, though, was key to it all. Anytime you have two 1,000-yard rushers, it's because the guys up front are pushing people around, and that was the secret sauce to Indiana's Cinderella run a year ago. So up front, these guys have to continue to dominate. They'll reload the backfield through the portal, through recruiting, but it all starts and stops with the big fellas pushing people around. That's going to be the key for them on offense.
Looking for a man. It's Cherry. Hauls it in. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. There he goes. Past the 20. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. Offense with jumbo personnel. Tough run here. It's Berry. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Hits inside. It's Richard. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Moving the pocket, it's Cherry. Left side, it's Becker. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Nice move to keep running. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Rush is on. Wide open downfield. There he goes. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana! Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. On the return, it's Wilson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. With the last drive in for a touchdown, they'll try to do it again on this one. Working downfield, it's Levitt. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Second down to the air. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on, and those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be third down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Keeping his eyes downfield. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. The run inside. It's Richard.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like, some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Looking for a man. It's Cherry. Throws to the tight end. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And the Hoosiers decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets it out of the air for the first time today, and didn't see much of him. That loss a week ago, called on just once. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Drops back on first down. Throwing right. Finds his man. It's Green. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Tigers. He got a step and just dusted the field. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Out wide left, it's shot. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Looking to throw, it's Cherry. Caught behind the line. It's Richard. Oh, my. Circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Play action on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Second down, gonna throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Right side, it's shot. Breaks into the open. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and the level when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
The Hoosiers are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
To the air, it's Cherry. Out wide right, it's Marsh. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And obviously, huge shoes to fill if you're Indiana's offense this season, having to replace a Heisman Trophy winner in Fernando Mendoza, David. And it's not going to be easy. And obviously, you go to the portal and you try to bring the next guy in. But honestly, when you look at Indiana's quarterback play, it goes even beyond Fernando Mendoza to Curtis Rourke the year before that. They have been so consistent at this position as of late.
Yeah, and I think with Indiana proving who they are now as a program, like, if you come here as a quarterback, you're going to have success. You're going to take a leap, a Fernando Mendoza type leap, right? Like, where he was a good player, he became a great player. So people are going to continue to line up to play in a smart, efficient offense where you're going to have a lot of success.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that's really good discipline by this defense. It's on the 1 yard line. Everybody in the place is thinking it's going to be a run. Nice job keeping your eyes on your guys, making sure you played coverage. A few more downs to go, but that was impressive from this defense.
The Hoosiers are in the hurry-up. On third and short, they're giving it to the tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
And he tacks on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Moves the pocket. It's Levitt. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Tigers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Fresh center downs going to the air. Left side is Green. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's Berry. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Snaps it in the shotgun. Under pressure. And he gets it away.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. They'll try it over the left side. He's past the sticks. Tying it on. Into the end zone. Touchdown LSU.
This dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his 2nd touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside. It's Richard. Got room at the 35. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Looking to throw, it's Cherry. Takes his shot. In traffic, it's shot. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Back open in the middle.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. They'll run it. It's Richard. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Right side, it's Preston. Caught, and he's got room. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
To throw, it's Cherry. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he puts through the extra point. Deep in the end zone, it's Wilson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Rashad Downs going up top. He's going to let it go. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start with Fresno State taking on the Texas State Bobcats.
He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Sets his feet. It's Levitt. Look out! He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Out wide right, it's Berry. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Berry. All over him immediately.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy, and he's able to get the tackle for loss.
Handoff, Durham running left. Looking for room at the 40. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Throwing, Lewis. Looking to the big tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Tie ball game as we play in the 3rd quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Right side, it's Green. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Handoff, Durham running left. Oh, he's got some space. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Driving forward, it's Berry. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Defense becomes even more heightened in this area of the field. You get the short yard situations, the goal-to-go situations. They got to be dialed in. That's 2 big stops in a row by this defense, forcing a 3rd and goal, putting some pressure now on this offense.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Here's Durham. Touchdown, Tiger! That one will give them the lead. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
To start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Richard. There he goes. Past the 50. He's at the 30. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to run, it's Martin. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dropping back, it's Cherry. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell over.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Trying to barrel in. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal.
And that's a really good example of quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep, 1st and goal with the 1. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, that's new. If you want to give the ball to the tight end in this situation and let him run the football, I mean, goal line area, maybe. No, you know what? It stunk. It was a bad play call. Don't do it again.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Using his feet. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. They got it. The pressure got home, and the defense makes sure this drive comes up empty.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Takes the handoff. It's Berry. Breaks into the open. Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Durham. Got a little grass. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And this defense has got to make a play, right? It's the 4th quarter. We're trailing. You know this offense, they're going to get conservative. They want to eat that clock. You got to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to make plays. Got to get that football back.
Caden Durham again. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on 4th down. Still looking to his right. He'll throw it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Back to throw, it's Cherry. Trying to get behind the defense. Got it down the field. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. The snap sets up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And I like the alertness by this defense. 1st and goal, usually a running type situation. They were ready for the pass, broke on the football, and that could have been a huge play for this defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The extra point here would tie the game.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
They're within striking distance, but they need the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Here's a give to Durham. Pulled to the ground. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Third and long right here. Here's Durham one more time. Pass to 6. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, that's a great job by the offense responding after your defense just gave up a touchdown. But here's a situation where you want to go for 2 and make this a 9-point game. You kick an extra point, it's only 8. The opponent, if they go down the field and score, could tie it up if they hit the 2-pointer. So I think the analytics in this situation are telling you you want to go for 2.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. Dropping back, it's Cherry. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Wants to go up top on second down. Out wide right, it's Preston. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And the third down pass is incomplete.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time.
Well, here we are. It's every quarterback's dream. You're down by a score late in the game, 2-minute situation. You get to march your offense down the field and win this game.
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Touchdown, Tigers. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. He'll bring it out. It's Beal. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
To the air, it's Cherry. Snagged in the middle, it's Shot. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He wants a big play here late. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And now such...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wideout. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth.
Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Second and long here. They'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Right side, it's shot. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one. And all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive.
Gonna let it fly. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.